In Nigeria, when public water fails, we drill one house, one borehole, another street, 10 boreholes. Individually rational, collectively dangerous. Groundwater feels invisible until it disappears. Let me tell you why. Groundwater is not an underground river you can see flowing. It is water stored in soil, sand, and fractured rock formations called aquifers. When rain falls, some of it evaporates, some runs off, some slowly seeps underground and recharges these aquifers. That recharge process can take years, sometimes decades. Extraction, however, takes minutes. That imbalance is the crisis. When public pipe-borne water systems fail, the market steps in. Private boreholes become the default solution. Homes drill, schools drill, hospitals drill, industries drill, churches drill. There is minimal coordination, minimal data, minimal licensing enforcement in many areas. So groundwater becomes an open access resource, and open access resources are almost always overused. When too many boreholes extract from the same aquifer, the water table drops. Boreholes that once worked go dry. Pumps must go deeper. Electricity costs increase. Drilling costs rise. What used to be 40 meters becomes 80. What used to be affordable becomes expensive. Scarcity intensifies quietly, and households respond by drilling even deeper. That is a depletion spiral. In coastal regions like Lagos, Ogun, Bayelsa Delta, excessive groundwater extraction can cause saltwater intrusion. When freshwater pressure drops, seawater moves inland. The result, salty borehole water. In other regions, falling water tables can draw in heavy metals, nitrates from poor sanitation, and industrial contaminants. Water that looks clean is not always safe. Groundwater overuse is not just about quantity, it is about quality. In extreme cases, when too much groundwater is removed, the land above can slowly sink. This is called subsidence. It damages roads, it cracks buildings, it worsens flooding risk. You may not see it immediately, but the structural damage accumulates, and repairing infrastructure costs far more than managing extraction. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Groundwater is often treated as private property. If you own land, you drill. But aquifers do not respect property lines. They are shared systems, which means unregulated drilling is a collective risk. The absence of mapping, monitoring, licensing enforcement, and extraction caps is not just neutrality, it is policy failure. When groundwater levels fall, wealthy households drill deeper. Low-income households cannot, so the poorest lose access first. Water inequality deepens, and dependency on unsafe alternatives increases. Overuse does not affect everyone equally. Groundwater depletion is slow, which makes it politically invisible. There is no dramatic headline, no sudden explosion, just gradual decline. Until one day, entire neighborhoods face dry taps, and recovery takes years. We do not solve groundwater depletion by more boreholes. We solve it with rehabilitated public water systems, aquifer mapping, and data transparency, mandatory borehole registration, metered extraction for commercial users, rainwater harvesting integration, protection of recharge zones, stronger pollution control. Groundwater is strategic infrastructure. If we treat it like a private backup plan, we will exhaust it. And once an aquifer collapses, it does not respond to apologies. It responds to physics. The question is simple. Can we start managing groundwater now, Or will future generations inherit empty wells later? Let's meet in the comment section, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.